face of the future is all about opportunity. The opportunity for Catholic education and the opportunity to change lives.
As supporters of FACE, your donations provide these life-changing opportunities to children throughout our diocese. Even in today's secular world, a Catholic education is still considered a national asset and a very worthwhile investment.
The value of Catholic schools and what Catholic schools do for our young people, no one else can do. We can offer not only a quality academic education, but we offer values and faith.
Here in the Fall River Diocese, Catholic schools provide a holistic education to over 6,000 students, helping them grow in mind, body, and soul. We teach respect for the dignity of every person solely because they are a child of God. Infusing Christ-centered teaching throughout the curriculum, we help our students become well-rounded individuals who contribute to society in a variety of ways throughout their lives.
One of the challenges today is that a lot of the students don't really have exposure to their faith at their homes. And I think one of the real gifts that our Catholic schools provide to our students is the gift of faith.
I think the question, it's really not, do we need Catholic education? It's that the world really needs Catholic leaders. And so Catholic education represents the opportunity for young adults to have a voice that speaks about Jesus Christ's values and the values of the Church.
Businessman and benefactor Leo Lenbeck III states, "It's not what you know, but how you behave that's the greater predictor of your long-term success." Catholic schools have known that and followed through with it for decades.
That's a great quote, and I couldn't agree more with the principle that it expresses because of how important Catholic education is for the future generations.
Prior to coming to the Diocese of Fall River, I worked at the University of Notre Dame. And through the university's Alliance for Catholic Education division, we had conducted a number of Catholic school studies across the country, looking at the Catholic school advantage. And from that study, we really found a number of very important advantages. The achievement gap between races and income groups is smaller in faith-based schools. Black and Latino students who attend Catholic schools are much more likely to graduate from both high school and college than their peers from public schools. Highly disadvantaged children particularly benefit from Catholic schools. Students in Catholic schools demonstrate higher academic achievement than similar students in public schools. Catholic school graduates are more civilly engaged, more committed to service, and more tolerant of others. And graduates of Catholic high schools earn higher wages than their peers who graduate from public schools.
With all of these proven advantages that Catholic education has over public and other schools, why are Catholic schools struggling to grow and reach capacity?
In a recently published book, a 2014 Georgetown University study concluded that 53% of Catholic parents indicated tuition costs as quote-unquote somewhat or very much a problem when making the decision to enroll their children into a Catholic school. Other barriers to enrollment include a lack of knowledge about Catholic schools, their requirements and availability, as well as the opportunity for financial assistance.
Today, even with financial challenges and other enrollment barriers, 2 million children are educated in our Catholic schools across the nation, mainly due to the generosity of donors who continue to believe in Catholic education. And as a reward for their loyalty, a renaissance of sorts has brought in fresh management structures, new teacher pipelines, updated technologies, and educational reform. Now is the time to leverage this rejuvenation and position our Catholic schools for even greater success.
The Face of the Future initiative is designed to do just that. Communicate the bright future of our schools in the Diocese of Fall River. The children in our Catholic schools today are the future parishioners, benefactors, and leaders of our Catholic faith of tomorrow. Without our Catholic schools, our children would not receive the moral and religious instruction which is so desperately needed in this world today.
Under the leadership of Bishop d'Acunha, our Catholic schools have already exhibited the start of their renaissance. In the past 3 years, we've made about $10 million worth of investments, both in capital as well as in programmatic changes. And we look forward to continuing to really improve our schools, both our facilities and also our various programs.
Face of the Future highlights that our communities need Catholic schools in order to ensure a bright future of evangelization of Christ's word and action right here in the Diocese of Fall River. Moreover, we must communicate our relevance, our passion, and our ability to prepare our children through 21st century learning for life thereafter.
It is really important to have donors to help with the cause of Catholic education. The value of the funds that come for Catholic education through faith is an enormous gift to the Catholic Church and to the Diocese of Fall River.
All the financial aid that I've been given to be in Catholic schools for my entire educational career has been an extreme help to my family and I just want to say thank you to them for making it possible for me to be a part of such a great community and such a great school system.
We lost my husband 3 years ago to cancer, and I was homeschooling my children. But losing him, I wore too many hats. So we were looking for some place to put them that would not be too much of a shock. And we fell in love with St. Margaret's. And I definitely wouldn't have been able to put them here without financial assistance.
My husband was seriously injured at work. Between the financial, the medical, the social, emotional, and the child care aspect, we didn't know if we would be able to keep our children in Taunton Catholic schools. My children love Our Lady of Lourdes. It is a very family-oriented community. They really educate the whole child. They concentrate on who they're going to become, how they're going to get there. And FACE allowed my children to continue with their friends, their educators, in the same environment that they've always known. And the people in this environment really spent a great deal of time loving my children, caring about them. I couldn't be more thankful and more blessed to be a part of Our Lady of Lourdes and Taunton Catholic Schools as a whole.
Going through divorce and just not knowing where I stand and knowing that I wouldn't be able to afford Catholic school. And they gave me hope that I could do this. My girls would be able to attend the school. And daily they remind me how much they love here. And I asked her, why do you love the school? And I just remember her telling me that she just loved her teacher, loved everyone, but not only that, she loved the fact that she was learning about God and she was able to talk about God. Because at the school, she wasn't able, to express her faith, and here she can. And that makes me happy. At one time before, going through this life experience, I was able to give, and now I'm on the other side where actually I need it. You just never know where life brings you. Today it was me, tomorrow it could be someone else.
It's students like Logan and families like Kelly's, Marta's, and Stephanie's that you help when you support FACE and build bridges for them to succeed and flourish in Catholic secondary and higher education. Since 1991, FACE has supported Catholic education in the Fall River Diocese, growing from the proceeds of the sale of a building to providing $1.3 million in scholarships to more than 925 students this current academic year. And each year the need exceeds our resources. So on behalf of these students, thank you for your support, and thank you for giving them the opportunity to be the face of the future.
I am the face of the future. I am the face of the future.
I am the face of the future.
I am the face of the future.
I am the face of the future.
We are the face of the future.
We are the face of the future. We are the face of the future.
I am the face of the future.